Okay, now we are going to do an update on Mary, the rosemary bonsai. This one is doing pretty well. All the leaves are looking good. And to prepare it for the winter, it's probably going to stay indoor for the winter. So I'm just going to give it a little bit fertilizer, so to help their roots to regenerate in the winter, and prepare for a good growing season in the spring. So just going to put some tiny hole through the moss, and then put a little bit of fertilizer in it. Just a tiny bit into the hole, and some here. Very small amounts would be enough. I'm fertilizing very conservatively because it's the fall. Fall is a good time to do fertilize. The reason I fertilize it so carefully, so conservatively, is it's closer to the winter now. Earlier in fall, for example in September, is actually a very good time to fertilize the plant because they are growing their roots and the rest of the vascular system to prepare for winter. So it's actually a very good time to fertilize. The risk to fertilize a plant heavily later in the fall is that it may encourage the plant to grow too much, grow their leaves too much, and it's going to kind of distract from the preparation for winter. But if I'm just fertilize it a very small amount, I hope that will not make that happen. Hopefully they just use these nutrients to grow their roots and their vascular system. So I'm just going to water it heavily, water it thoroughly now, and I probably would not need to water it again for many days because we have pruned out most of the foliage and most of the roots. So it's not going to need too much water. Just going to water thoroughly every time and wait maybe for 4-5 days and then water it again. Also, then the bonsai soil is not very good at draining right now, so in the spring, if they can grow, they become pretty healthy, I probably take them out from this bonsai soil and change to some bonsai soil that's better in draining water. rose. Rose is doing really well. Okay, water come out from the bottom. That means it's enough watering. So this is a update on Rose, the rosemary bonsai. She's doing very well. Hopefully next spring she will put on a lot of growth, and then we can create a lot of ramifications.